Dobry then. That means good afternoon in Russian. I assume it's afternoon when you see these anyway. Thank you for the tour around our apartment. I'm a fan of cloth bathtubs. We'll see if all of our crap can fit in that room. College. We'll manage it. It'll be good. And I am completely okay with calling our apartment the pie apartment, as long as it actually contains pie. Not the number, the food, because it's tasty. And watching Pushing Daisies. That'd be fun too. Because I feel like when you make pie, you need to watch Pushing Daisies. Sorry to not help with the initial move-in, but there are a few things in the way of me doing that, as you know. Some of those being the Atlantic Ocean, the North Sea, the Baltic Sea, and most of continental Europe. It can be annoying being in Russia. On the other hand, it's not always annoying being in Russia. Russia can be quite beautiful. Since you gave me a tour of our apartment, I'm going to give you a tour of a few things in Russia. First off, we went to Gorky Park. It used to be a theme park at one point, I believe, but then there was a lot of crime or vandalism, or it just wasn't kept up or something, and it wasn't a nice place to be until recently. And I think around 2011 when it underwent kind of reconstruction and beautification. I don't know the words. But it's beautiful now. My parents and I went down there the other day. The Russians are fans of really big entrances.
Seriously, look how big that entrance is. It's amazing though. Here, look at these people for comparison. Gorky Park is absolutely beautiful and green and extraordinarily large. Like, look at this map. It's big. There's a lot of stuff going on. We found this cool art exhibit of local student artists, some of which were cool, some of which were accurate descriptions of Moscow, some of which were cool and accurate descriptions of Moscow. Beautiful fountain, which was really fun. A lot of people taking pictures, like my mother. Also, this really cool thing which kind of reminded you of an old roller coaster, but it actually misted you to keep away from the Russian heat. Seriously, look at that sky. It was gorgeous that day. Bing bong. Lots of flowers, and it was gorgeous. It was green and parky, those are words. And also a stand with food and a bunch of things for kids. And seriously, it was a great place to spend a weekend. I would love to spend more weekends there.
We didn't even get all the way through it, but also we were tired, so. What else does it have? It has a bunch of stages. There's a sandbox, there are children's playgrounds, there are restaurants, there are cafes, multiple of all of those things. What you don't get from these pictures is that the entire place smelled awesome. It smelled like popcorn and fried dough. It also smelled like grass and sunshine and like it had just rained, which it had yesterday. It was all really beautiful. I don't know if we were just really lucky that day, but it was gorgeous. So clearly you have to come visit me in Moscow during the summer. It's happening, just so you know. In between classes and co-op and VidCon and, you know, all of those things. The other thing we've been doing today, which we've been doing a lot of recently, like there's so much, like we just did some earlier and I have to finish filming this before we go do some more, is touring apartments. We see some really nice apartments. We've seen some really interesting apartments. We've been looking for apartments for months. That's why we're living hotel, if you're not caught up. We have tried to rent 6 apartments. I want to get excited about this one, even though I shouldn't, but this is the 7th one we're trying to currently rent, and I got some images of it today. I will give you a short tour. Hope the image is okay. It's kind of dark and stuff. The people you see will be either my parents or the Russian real estate agents or landladies or... I don't know. They all speak Russian. It's really hard.
So here's the kitchen, and some windows, and the large room with some people. Leave that room, get some other rooms. This is one of those rooms. These are my parents. This is another room. Look out of that room and you see a lovely view of a popular Russian street and some illegal construction. Lots and lots of closets. Another room and a bathroom with heated towel racks. And you're done.
So yeah, now you've had a tour of Gorky Park and a apartment that we enjoy. Well, that's about all we have time for today here on Em and Hayley's show. I have to go look at more apartments, but hope you tune in next time, and until then, remember, it's always tea time somewhere. I'm so weird. This isn't even tea, this is water. I don't have time today.